So, I got my hat back on.
You look like you with that.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. It's kind of a whole thing. With that being said, also made a bunch more drawings of my little mascot lady. I sent those drawings to you, of course, because you know you enjoy
Cool.
my artwork. But
Yeah, you said that when you did. Man, hey, look who's in the
lemonade
house!
Doug, yeah,
Woo!
nice to see you again. Oh
Ah,
man, we missed you,
we
buddy.
missed you.
Yeah, I haven't
Yes.
seen you for the past two videos or
Forever.
so.
Right.
But hey, you're just in time for me to have the introduction of welcome back to another episode of Box of Topics. Because you never know what you're gonna get. For
Oh!
those who are now coming in, we're halfway to 100 of these. We are now on episode 50.
50!
That's
Woo!
that's where I'm gonna be in the next 25 years.
I remember 50. I used to be 50 at one time.
That's just hilarious at this point.
Yes. I remember 50. Yes. So yeah. Lord have mercy. The day. I was just exhausted today. I didn't go out. We didn't go out.
Yeah.
Didn't go out at all. Actually, I appreciated the rest. I needed it.
Yeah, me, I just cranked out a whole bunch of because whenever we leave out, I don't have any like supplies with me, and then in my head it's like you could have drawn this, you could have drawn that, a whole bunch of other stuff. And sometimes I just take pictures of stuff to draw later, and upon coming back, just cranking out drawings. Which
Cool.
now I think about it, I could put those on my Patreon.
Yeah, you had a burst of creativity. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm. Still don't fully understand that app though. I'm giving it more time.
Did you stop that? Did you maybe go on Google to have them explain it to you?
No, I'm like watching a bunch of like how they even use it videos on YouTube. I saw one so far that helped me set it up, but now I need to watch a few more, fully get a grasp on it. Hello, oh man, we got two more people. How y'all doing?
Right. Hey, welcome to the podcast. Okay, so lemonade
Doug.
my tongue has a knot in it today.
Oh, wow.
Lemonade Doug says, "Oh, and thanks for the sub. I forgot to thank you before."
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
Okay, Cam edits. Can you grab the camera from a Lamar Jackson edit? Can you hit that hit the cash app and give a donation? Cam edits. The legend says, "Hi, Ash Bones TV. Grab the cam for Lamar Jackson edit." Same thing, Ash Bones. Can you hit that cash app for a donation? Zoe says hi.
It's optional.
And Zoe says LOL. Yeah, I mean, if you come on and make demands, I mean, usually when you demand something, you show homage for the demand. So, hey, can y'all hit that cash app?
Honestly, that is a very fair thing. Now that you say that out loud.
I think it's only fair. If you come on and ask me for something, when you ask for a service from anybody, there's nothing wrong with expecting a little tip.
Oh boy, I said nah. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, well.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. But how's everyone doing? How are you guys all doing today? I'm doing quite well, if anyone's wondering. I'm a self-taught artist, so I was doing a lot of drawing today. Biggest struggle was drawing my character at an angle, like a top-down angle. Jeez Louise, that took a second. And so I look at how some other people did, and I was like, okay, it started to make a little more sense. It didn't feel right to do, right? And it was a lot of adjusting, but I'm happy how it came out.
Yeah, I had to. Hey, Zoe. Okay. What are you guys doing in this live? So we just do box of topics.
You know,
You go
box of
ahead
topics.
explain.
Never know what you're gonna get. It's literally like the whole quote. like the whole box of chocolates. It's anything. It could be a fun conversation, a very serious one. I could go more into backstories. Anything could happen. It's like one of those really fun story times, but you get to be a part of it. So
Yeah, and then Zoe says, I'm good. I'm assuming you asked how
yeah,
everybody
yeah, yeah.
was. Zoe
That's good.
says, I just subscribed.
Oh,
Yay!
thank you, Zoe. Man,
Lemonade Duck says, oh yeah, we got a new subscriber.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, that really fun person, Lemonade Duck, showed up quite a few times. So now, if you're a constant, ongoing viewer, I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Like the same way I would with any of my other friends. Because, after enough time of interacting with each other, at that point.
Okay, so Country Gay said I sub. All
Oh,
right. Thank
thanks.
you.
Thank
We
you
appreciate
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Yes, we show love to the people who show love to us. So our
Mhm.
regulars, yes.
That's what I'm saying. We got
Yes.
another subscriber.
Yes. Lemonade Duck is one of our regulars. So we love seeing Lemonade Duck.
Oh, of course.
What is the topic today? Okay, I will try to come to the live, Zoe said. And Country Gay said, what's the topic today?
So I have a really hilarious one. Like this one sounds goofy when I say it out loud, but for me, for me, I have a bit of a out of body experience whenever I'm having any kind of moment, like a strong emotion. I'm having fun somewhere. I'll take a moment out to go, this is fascinating. Man, look at that. My blood is boiling. Oh my God, that's crazy. So, when I first started, stop being on autopilot, because I don't know when people first realize, oh crap, I'm a human being on this big blue planet. But me, it was somewhere around like 4 or so when I started existing as me. And while going through, I only knew my first name, right? Until I learned I had a last name. That was already boggling for me because when I was in school, I'd only write down my first name, Devin, and that was it. That's all the teacher would get out of me. And they'd be like, "Son, you got to finish your name." That is my name. That's all you, what? That's all I know. Until at some point you told me, you was like, "Yeah, you have a last name." I do. And it's the same as all my siblings. That's crazy. That's an odd concept. That was really fascinating to me when I was a little kid. Now, here's the funny part about that. Oh, is that Xander?
We got Xander in the house.
Hey, how you
Xander! Hey, okay, and then so wait, Zoe said, what days do we go live? Every day.
Every day.
Yes. Lemonade Duck said, what's your favorite place to eat? Ooh.
Home.
Yes, Lemonade Duck was already saying. So he said, Lemonade Duck says he goes live every day. Xander says, yo, Lemonade. Lemonade is like, Xander.
I love this. This is so nice.
Zoe's like, oh, okay. Country Gay say, I will try to come to every live when you go live. Yeah, hit that notification button so that way you know when
you know exactly when.
Yeah.
It's usually nowadays around like 10 p.m. That's usually when everyone's like getting off work and it's chill and everything.
And then Xander says, I was literally just watching y'all's old lives.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, yes, we on 50, Xander.
Today I know.
Is 50.
Wow. 50 days ago, 49 days ago, I was on the first one, just sitting there awkwardly, not really knowing what to talk about. But
and then Xander says, I hope I didn't miss too much. No, you didn't. We just started.
We literally just started.
8 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're at the start of this. But yeah, so far I'm just talking about the fact of like how I got to learn the building blocks of my name, which was fascinating to me. Because first I had the first one. I don't know if anyone else went through this. Maybe everyone just knew their names right out the gate. So I'm the weird one. But regardless, learning my first name first, of course. Then I learned how to last name, which was fascinating because that means I shared that name with, most of my family members. Crazy. Well, at least the ones I knew. Which was like, all right. But y'all wouldn't believe how boggled my mind was when I learned I had a middle name. Like, there's another one? Yo, how many of these do I have?
All right, so Xander says, congrats on 50. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and then Lemonade Duck just says W Xander. Okay, and then Xander, glad to be here. Hope you're doing well, Lemonade, and everyone else. Oh, that's so nice.
You're a really nice person. Yeah,
Okay.
same here. Hopefully everyone's doing
Zoe
wonderful.
says good GTG
Gotta
guys.
go.
Yeah, goodbye. Hope I see you tomorrow. Yeah,
You
definitely.
definitely shall. You definitely shall. Yeah.
And
Thanks for
Lemonade
showing
Duck,
up.
thanks. Hope you're having a great day too. Aww. And then Lemonade Duck says, bye Zoe, glad to have you here.
Of course.
I swear, y'all, the positivity in here, I can't say it enough. Where it just it's the best part of my day.
I'm actually
I just
like,
love y'all.
The crazy part is every time you go, you know what else is funny? You know what else is weird? You know what else is almost over? Gotta be like, nah, I'm not saying you man, I put you in front of the camera and let you do the outro. I'm not doing it.
Yes. Yes, but yeah, and definitely all our regulars try to make sure I sub to them so we can keep up with them as well.
Indeed. Because I wouldn't mind, it's real nice, constant back and forth kind of thing. So that way, hey, I'm subscribed to like 18 million people. How many subscribers you got? 19 million. Like,
I'm so silly.
Okay,
there we go. I just make sure some of the people that I love the fit today, Halo. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. It does match, funny enough.
Okay, Lemonade Duck. Xander, what's your favorite food? You didn't say what your favorite food was. Lemonade Duck asked that earlier.
Oh, I thought it was just saying like what's your favorite place to eat? And I was just like home.
Oh,
but
did he say place to eat or food to eat?
Oh, well.
No, he did. He said, what's your favorite place to eat? Oh, you said home? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we do turn out some great food right out of this house. Oof.
But if I had to choose somewhere other than home or like a certain food group, I love Mediterranean food.
Yes. And my favorite one, they closed it. It used to be called Le Feast. It was in Royal Oak. It was on Main Street. And they used to come out to my job and serve food. And I used to drive out there because Royal Oak from Detroit is not it's not right around the corner, but I make that drive for that food.
You almost scared me for a second. I thought you were saying like the one that I tend to like to go to.
No, man, my favorite one. That's the second one.
Y'all was about to see a grown man cry on stream.
Okay, Xander says mac and cheese 100% is his favorite food. What about you, Lemonade? W answer, LOL. Then Xander says, right, boss. Country Gauge, GTG. See y'all. Have a good night. Okay, Country.
Thank you for coming by. Yeah, enjoy your company.
Yeah, make sure you stop. Make sure you hit the notification button so you can come back and join us.
Indeed. And then once you come back, you'll get a fun little shout out.
Yes. Lemonade Duck says, I would say chicken strips, homemade. Yeah, anything homemade. Anything homemade.
Which, funny enough, putting those two different favorites together, that's just
chicken strips homemade and some mac and cheese.
That's your evening right there. You're good.
Country Gay said, I'll be back. All right. Indeed. We look forward to seeing you.
Indeed.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, that's a perfect combo right there. Homemade chicken strips and some homemade mac and cheese. Ooh. Okay, so Xander, what type of mac and cheese though? Do you have it the bake, or do you have just like the stovetop, or because depending on what you use, either or is pretty good. I don't like the craft type. I like the
because you know better.
I like the Velveeta type where it's like smooth and cheesy, that type, and then you put like some cheese on top of that and like microwave it. And then, it's...
Yeah, I prefer my cheese to be able to come out in sections. Nice little squares.
Yeah, I do. Baked macaroni cheese is definitely my favorite. For sure.
Especially with bacon.
Favorite. Oh, yeah. You start adding stuff. Don't get me started on the adding stuff. Oh, some fully loaded mac and cheese. That would be good. Oh, I need to make that. And
Hmm.
put some grilled onions and green peppers in there, some bacon. Oh, I'm think. Well, Shrek, I'm looking down.
Well, shoot, every restaurant has done it. I might as well put down a burger and call it a day.
You know what? They do that though.
Hmm.
Have you? I've seen a mac and cheese burger.
You know what's funny? I don't know if they did have it on the Taki burger that my little brother had, but it looked like it, and I was like, mm-mm. I enjoy having a functioning system. I'm not doing that.
Right.
With that being said, has anyone tried the Takis burger from Wendy's? If
Mm.
so, how's
Okay.
your midsection? Is it okay?
Oh, I finally got the abbreviation. Lemonade. That's it. I'm so happy right now. Can I tell you what happened?
Oh, sure.
Of
Yeah, go
course.
ahead. Yeah, lay it on me.
Yes. Let's hear. I like Velveeta, but I just get boxed from the food bank because poverty.
Yeah,
My
fair.
neighbor makes it for me because I do her laundry for her. She's
Aw,
pregnant and happy to help, even with the Mac. Oh, that's what's up.
and having mom cooking is
Okay,
that's a whole
Xander.
different
I
level.
know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, Xander. And that's so nice of you to help
Mm-hmm.
the pregnant lady with her laundry. You know, so she ain't got to do the bending
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
lip.
because man, I don't like bending over, let alone having a watermelon attached to you. Ugh.
Well, it's bigger than a watermelon, trust me.
Yeah, for some
Lemonade
people.
Dutch
Yeah.
says, bye, country. Gals to have you. Oh, I'm sure you said, glad to have you here.
Oh, of course.
I may have this. Wait. Lemonade Dutch said, I might have sealed the package and got a girl.
Oh,
Shoot.
okay.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's nice. I love that for you.
Yes, that's what's up.
Oh man.
Yep. Oh, let me go get them olives. I've been looking for them olives forever. And then they just happen to be on the edge of my bed, so I just left them in a bag.
Oh, that's crazy. But that's nice. That's nice. Well,
You
I don't
tell,
want to be
detail,
that guy, but
details.
how did y'all meet? I always love asking that to all my
Ah,
relationship friends. That's always such a fun.
yeah, give us the deets. Give us the deets.
You know, if you don't mind. Dude, I don't know if I did tell them my relationship story. That junk is still funny to me. I love that so much.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell everybody how the candy people, y'all. No, I need to. What do I need to call y'all? Not candy. Well, oh no,
Sweet
cotton
tarts?
candy. No, y'all ain't no tart to y'all at all. There's a whole bunch
I'm
of
a little tardy.
whole bunch of. I know you. I know you. I know you. They so. They
Gummy
so.
bears? We could be gummy bears. I call her, my little bear sometimes.
Wait. So Xander says I pay her 8-year-old daughter $1 a week to draw chalk drawings in front of my trailer. I agreed to it when I was drunk, but I'm a man of my word. I'm 6 drawings in.
I love that. He was like, well, oh well, you got me.
Hey, once you get your word, that's me. Once I get my word for something, I I came back out.
Yeah.
I gave my word.
Which is why you told us to stop asking you stuff while you were almost asleep.
Or definitely sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Oh man, but that's funny. That's so wholesome and nice.
And then it's just boosting her creativity too. That's what's up.
I know me and my girlfriend, we did like fun little chalk drawings outside her house. That was really nice.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Oh yeah. I did take a video of that. It was really nice.
Oh, Xander says, the best money I've ever spent. Her drawings are now the highlight of my week.
Aw,
Aww.
that's nice. That is so true. Cause like when you have that little bundle of joy, it's always you can have like the crappiest day at work, like you taking off your hat. You like, man, I swear, next time I come in there, you be working at fast food. Like I'm about to put all the ice in the deep fryer. Aw, it's the little joints. You know what? Never mind. They good.
Yeah, I can say that my little portable people,
Mhm.
when y'all was small, definitely you have a bad day. It's
Mhm.
hard to come home and still be upset because you have all these little people coming to you, mom, mom, and they be so
So
happy to
excited to
see
see you.
you. Yes.
That's how I felt when I had the little. Because one time working at Taco Bell, the water is extremely hotter than usual, and I still got to do the dishes and the sharp objects. I'm just having a bad day, but I'm like, you know what? It'll all be worth it. Sure, you're boiling your skin like hot dogs, but it's fine. It'll all be worth it once you go home. Got home, saw the little puppers, and was like, yep, my day is all better now.
Okay. Lemonade. That's it. I just released. I a minute behind the stream. Okay.
Oh,
And then Xander says she's sweet as hell. I come home from work. She runs up to me and says, Mama made some extra tacos for you.
oh,
So glad I live here. Oh my God, that is so
that is
nice.
nice. Oh my god. That's kind of how I feel whenever I go over my brother-in-law's place, and second I walk in, his son, oh my god, David, hey little man, what's up? How you doing? And he start telling me about his days, which I can't understand half the things he's saying, but it's fine.
You know, when they little and when
And
they
then
just
the
start.
fire truck just went boom. And hey, that was cool, man.
Yeah, they be so excited. They be talking so fast. And you be like,
Mhm.
okay. I get hyped with them. Okay.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
All
You
right,
did all that? Oh, you drew a picture. Ah, what's up? And then the more excited you get, the more excited they get.
Now y'all both just two little children just hanging out with fire trucks.
Oh, of course. I'm around kids. I act my shoe size, not my age.
That's funny. If I act my shoe size, then
You still kind of.
I'm not that far off.
You're not that young. Well, I mean, don't feel bad for women. I got big feet. I wear a size 12 in women's. That's considered huge.
I wear
Just
size
like
16.
man, you
in
wear
men's.
16. That's considered huge for men. So
Yep.
a house of big feet.
Huh.
The only thing I don't like about having big feet, because I mean, honestly, when you look at my feet, it just balances out my size. If I had smaller feet, I think that would look weird.
I mean, for you, like if you're used to how your own body looks, then nothing looks weird. Like I don't think I have until I go somewhere and they dang,
Yeah.
what size you wear? 16. Dang! Like I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay, so me and my friends, we go to this one restaurant and we always sit at the table. And we've been getting the same waiter for weeks now. You mean waitress?
Mm.
4 weeks now. I thought she was cute, so I asked her for a number. Oh, all right, lemonade. That's what's up. Okay. Oh, Xander says I wear a size 4 in men's shoes. It's hard to find that fit. If you're looking for 4 in men's, yeah, get the boys' shoes. Yeah, go to the boys' department. They ain't so fine. Tons of stuff, and they cheaper.
I don't know why, but I just want to imagine that Lemonade Duck was sitting there with his friends, like some, all right, guys, I'm gonna do it. All right, go for it, man. And she was like, anything else y'all want to order? You? Oh my God, stop!
That's so corny.
It is,
Right.
but it works.
Xander says, way to go, lemonade. I always wear a 28 by 28 in pants, so I can never find those. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you just even across the board? All right.
Yeah. Lemonade Duck says, luckily she was also. Wait, I keep saying it wrong. Luckily, she also was into me. I'm just gonna keep putting that was in front of there. Luckily, she also was into me, so we exchanged numbers. It's been a few months. She wanted to engage. Oh, I thought He said she wants to get engaged. I'm like, oh, danger, danger. Okay. That's what's up.
That's
Oh, Xander
fun.
says I have kid Crocs. Yeah. I mean, if you got,
And I can't
that's,
wear Crocs.
they make them in your size.
Uh-huh.
You have to order them online though.
Yeah, see, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
you
I
can't.
can't.
You
I'm
can't
not
go in
a.
the
I can't be
store.
a normal person. I can't just walk in. Oh, these look nice, right off the shelf. No,
Hey,
I gotta.
everything in a woman's size 12 shoe looks like an orthopedic grandma shoe.
Why can the doctor have been right? Then I could have had name brands. Huh?
All right. So then Cam edits. Can you grab the camera for Lamar Jackson edit? And then
I'd
eliminate
love
the
to, but my mom's gonna keep charging you. So like, I can't. If I
eliminate
do it
duck.
without her charging you, she's gonna take away the background, and then
Lemonade Duck says, I mean better than nothing, Xander. And then Xander says, right, hella go for it, Lemonade. Hey,
mhm,
you only live once.
yeah.
Scoop up these opportunities because you once they pass you by, it's not a guarantee to come back around.
Mhm.
Not a guarantee. So yes. And then if you go for it and it doesn't work out, at least now you know.
At least now you know, because you don't want to be sitting there one day and you get 30s like, I should have asked out that waitress. Like, it's going to hit you out of nowhere. And you just, waiter, make it a double.
Yeah, at least if it doesn't work out, at least you'll know. You can move on and put
You'll
your
have
attention
clarity
on somebody else. Yeah, so definitely.
But no,
go
honestly,
for
with
it.
how sweet this is, oh yeah, I definitely, man, I hope entirely you get exactly what I had. Heck, even more. Y'all be so sweet that it make everybody's teeth
Oh
hurt.
my God, yes. Devin and his girl, when they together, they just oh my God, they like super, super sugary candy. That's the best way. They like candy with sugar on top, with more sweetener, with caramel, with sprinkles, with ice cream, with cotton candy on top. It's just,
So with
so sweet. It's just,
where the entire Charlie factory just condensed
yes.
into a ball.
They just make your teeth hurt when they together, and they just both do the whole. I'll be like, stop it, stop it. But it's cute. It's super cute.
I should upload our gameplay that we had because we played a game together called It Takes Two, which you can't play that game by yourself. You're forced to have a partner. So yeah, we played through that whole game. It was a nice, fun experience. Of course, it was like two parents who had to fix their relationship. So us already in a relationship just found that hilarious. I'm not going to spoil anything for any other couples that wish to experience that.
Is it possible to do a game spoiler?
Yeah.
It is? Like, how would you do that? Like,
talking about it. It's the same way like movies.
Don't they, but don't they give you a preview of the game when new games come out?
I mean, same thing like a movie. They give you a trailer, but that's about it.
Oh, so if you get more detail than the trailer, then you can do a game spoiler? It don't seem like it's because I imagine because when you play the game, by everybody doing something different. I mean, it's no way two people will play the game the exact same way. So that's why I was like, how would it be possible to do a game spoiler? Well, not unless you reveal a new move that the character can do that they weren't able to do before.
No, that's not it. It's mainly just for those who haven't played it or gotten to that part yet, because every game kind of follows a linear path. Sure, some games allow you to do things in different orders, but relatively, once you completed the game, you've seen most of the same things that other people have. And with that game specifically, it's very linear. There's not a lot of secrets to find.
Okay. Wait, Lemonade Duck said, my dad told me a quote, life is like a can of beans. Even if you open it the wrong way, they still taste good. Xander says, oh, new development I wanted to share. I got a girl's number, new season at work, and asked her out for drinks. She said I was sweet and she agreed, not pushing for anything, just glad to hang.
Aw.
Aww.
Everybody getting relationships and
I
stuff.
know. Lemonade Duck says, but the thing is, I don't like beans.
I love that that's the moral to the story. Just, well, no matter which way you open a can of beans, they'll always taste the same. Thanks, Dad. I hate beans.
Okay, Xander says, hell yeah, Lemonade. Even if you don't do things by the book, they can still turn out good. Yeah, true
Indeed.
that, true that.
Because, shoot, man, me and her ain't doing things by the book. What even is the book? Did they even write a book on that?
I think all books written for anything should be thrown out. Anybody that tries to give you advice for something, get rid of it. I think no advice is the best advice to give a person
I mean,
because
the only advice that actually makes sense outside of like school telling you is just the whole be yourself. Because when they tell you that in school, that's a little early. I don't even know what myself is, but outside of school, oh yeah, be yourself.
oh, definitely. Now that is good advice. But yeah, I think especially when it comes to relationships, things like that, the best advice is no advice
Mm.
because there is no way on God's green earth that your advice would be good for somebody else's relationship because unless y'all go through the exact same thing,
And even
you,
then,
yeah,
people's perspectives.
yeah, you
So,
just can't. Yeah. Okay. Lemonade says, yeah, but books are expensive, Xander.
you know,
Wait, hold on. Xander says, hell yeah, Lemonade. Even if you, oh yeah, don't do things by the book, you can still turn out good. Then Lemonade says, yeah, but books are expensive, Xander. He laughing. Xander says, that's why you shouldn't buy them, Lemonade. Literacy is overrated.
plus there's there's audio
Ah,
books.
not even that though. I'm telling you, all these self-help books and giving advice and all that kind of stuff. I mean, and I don't want to be disrespectful to the craft. If you get a self-help book and it actually helps you, kudos to you. But I really don't think when it comes to relationships, that's the only one that I really can say that somebody else's advice will apply to you.
Yeah, because it's all very opinion based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the people that call themselves giving relationship advice, I'm going to give you a perfect example.
Okay.
Now, everybody know who Steve Harvey is, right?
Oh, of course.
He had the 2 books. I mean, no, was it 2 books? I know it was the wait, How to Be a Lady But Act Like a Man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he had the 2 movies and he had that book, and it was all about how to be in a relationship and all this other kind of stuff, right? But then after that, he ended up being divorced. So it's like, you're giving relationship advice, but your relationship has failed. Right.
It's time to think if I follow these steps. All right, guys, we're going to teach you all how to drive. Gets into a big old car pile up.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to learn from them.
Or that's like if you go to a hairstylist and they're supposed to be doing your hair and their hair is a wreck, and you'd be like, I mean, not unless I watched you do the person's hair in front of me and it turned out to be magnificent. You know, you gotta. You know, yeah. I can't profess to be the wig queen, but every time you see me in a wig, it's like cocked to the side and looking a hot mess.
Yeah, and then, I mean, for certain professions like drawing, there are like little steps or little advice you can be given, which are helpful. But in other fields like voice acting, some dude just straight up told me, he was like, yeah, you can do impressions, you can do all that. But the main thing that sells is your voice. Because, you know, people can do a million impressions, but they can't do you. So that's what people are really after.
Until you become famous, then you're going to hear somebody doing
somebody going, hey, I want to hear me do a Halo impression.
Okay, Xander says, Laying Satanism is just an edgy self-help book from the 60s. Okay. Yeah, I mean, And then too, what is edgy? Because I know a lot of times books got written. They were prohibited in the schools because they had this or had that or whatever. And it's like sometimes I think they do too much when it comes to that.
Exactly. That's the edgy part. When
Yeah.
they're trying way too hard to be dark and broody and all I got is dark makeup and my brasses are all just the knuckles be hurting and all right, buddy, no need to cut everyone on your edge. Calm down. And they're
Uh,
overly being a Shadow the Hedgehog Batman hybrid. Then it's like, all right, buddy, do you need a hug?
yes. Let me see. I remember one time my dad said he could make an orange disappear and said, "Yeah, right." And I said, "Yeah, right," and he just punched the orange and juice splattered everywhere. It was a mess.
That sounds like something I would do.
Your
That
dad sounds
sounds
like
like
a character.
that sounds like something I would do. Just if I ever had a kid, just be like, hey, you want to see me make this apple disappear? You can't make an apple disappear. Now just start eating it.
Exactly. That's what I thought he was gonna say.
That's what I thought too, but he just I mean, you made orange juice, like
Nah, it's juice. It ain't no orange no more.
yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like to think that I'm a goofy type parent. Am I a goofy type parent?
You're definitely a goofy individual. Definitely.
I like to have. I used to love to have fun with my kids. And
Just-
then I'm the type of okay. Wait, hold on. Xander says edgy like all men must wear black robes, and in the center of the circle is a nude woman crying. That is meant to be an example of true, beautiful, emotional, hella edgy. Oh, okay.
You know, like, man, I only brood in the dark. And when the dark gets too light, I turn off the dark and make it darker. All right, buddy. All right, calm down. Only listen to Linkin Park. Okay, buddy. There's the sun outside. Turn it off. I want to paint it black. The sun, I'm painting it black. It represents my soul and my soul's soul.
Yeah, but
But then they're actually really into baking.
Xander says actually though. And Lemonade does that. I mean, it did disappear most of it.
I love your dad already. Like, that's just so funny.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I used to do like goofy stuff, and I remember one time I got y'all up at like 3 in the morning so we could go to Taco Bell because it was open up 24 hours and we had never been like 3 in the morning. And then we got a whole crap load of tacos and stuff, and we ate all the way through the morning. And I let y'all stay home from school that day.
That was a nice time. But I miss their waffle tacos. That was just me. I really enjoyed those.
The breakfast?
Mm-hmm. I really like those, man. And then the second out, I don't want mine. Bang, give it here.
The only place I like breakfast is from Coney Island. I don't like breakfast from McDonald's or Taco Bell, the fast food. I used to like McDonald's. I used to like Burger King's sandwiches, but then they stopped serving on the actual croissant. Now that bread that they serve now that's shaped like a croissant, you are not fooling nobody with that.
You know?
I know what that is. That's not a croissant. That's regular bread shaped like a croissant. No.
Yeah. Wine. Tasty.
Let's see. Lemonade says, have you ever went campaigning for Xander and Halo?
Campaigning or camping?
Oh, camping. Oh, okay.
Because if it was campaigning, well, I played Halo, so yes. But camping, the closest I'd ever get is setting up like a big old tent or a little pit in the backyard. That's as close as I'm getting. Like one time I was hanging out with my biological dad and my other 2 siblings, and we just hung out in a fun little tent. It was a nice time. I had some blue raspberry juice that was 0% juice, but hey, it was a great time. You know,
Yeah, I'm too bougie for camping. We've already talked about
I'm
this.
too turtle for camping. I like being in my shell.
I love places where there's electricity with lights and hot and cold running water. And people be like, oh, you can get a cabin with, and I can also get a hotel room with all that too.
Yeah, because it's like
Mm-mm.
I respect the Amish. I love their outfits. I don't want to be one.
Wait, I've slept in a paster for like a week without a tent. Is that considered camping? Also, my manager always gets me breakfast when we open together.
Aw.
I don't get hungry anymore. Haven't since 2020. Oh,
Aw.
Sandra, that's great.
I have such sweet people.
And the thing is, when you have people doing nice stuff for you like that, you have to be a nice person. You don't
Because
find
nobody
people
just shut up, Granny. Here's $20. Like,
exactly. When you're not a nice person, people don't do things for you like that.
yeah, it's like that one Christmas movie where that guy, after all that horrifying nightmares, went, "Boy, what day is it? It's Christmas Eve, sir. Then there's still time." Yeah, not one of those.
Scrooge.
Good old Scrooge.
Yes. But yeah, so you have to be a nice person that people are doing all these nice things for you. And that's a good thing too. And I like that he's, doing nice things in his community. He's
Mhm.
nice at work. You know what? I really hope that just pays off for you in the long run.
Also, we meet in person. Like, what? Hey, Sandra, what's up, man?
Right.
But and honestly, having all these really nice people, it does give me that whole same sense. Like, I understand when people go, I don't like saying goodbye, and I get that because I have all these different, like, well, 3 different friend groups, and I got these fun people here. So there was one time I'm hanging out with my voice acting friends. They're all playing the game or whatever, and I'm like, well, I gotta go to sleep because gotta do dashing anymore. And they're like, oh, all right, Halo, keep it easy, man. I'm like, you guys are so cool. Click. Like, man.
Yeah. It is. It's a great thing when you can be with positive people, and it does help you in your day, because all the terrible we go through while we out and about. People be rude, nasty, all this kind of stuff. And then
How come you guys ain't at my house? How about you tell us where it is?
And then at the end of the day, I get here and the positive vibes, it's just really, the relaxation in my whole soul. I can just feel it. It really is, it's really a great thing. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Xander says, I appreciate my coworkers. I've had coworkers, boyfriends be like, you're giving another man a ride. Then they see my in all my 5'3" glory, and I'm like, okay, I approve of him. Xander says, and like, how dare you, man? I'm Mr. Steele, your girl. I'm Mr. Steele, your girl. How dare you underestimate me? For sure. The ones that's underestimated, they'll get you.
Hey.
I can tell you what. Okay, so I'm not a fan of short guys because I'm very tall, right? So I think at physical therapy, I think the massage therapist, if he's not into me, he be making a whole bunch of flirtatious stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had a bad day, and he was helping me put my socks and shoes on, and I'm looking at his little self down there putting on my socks and shoes, and it was like, okay, you know what? It made me see him different. Like, oh, okay, you know what?
Because there are those people out there where you're like, nah, these are my standards or whatever. Like, perfect example, me. My girlfriend doesn't watch anime, right? She doesn't like it. She's like, people who usually watch it are like, that's usually a deal breaker for her. And that's one of those things where it's like, once I said that, people are like, so how'd you get her? See, that's why I'm wondering. And I think it was just because, like, I'm funny or I'm just relatable.
So we got somebody that wants to get a reaction. Prince of Claudius.
Okay.
Yeah.
A reaction to what?
To his comment. It was like, read my comment, coward. And then he said, I don't want to repeat that. Okay, so Xander says, but like I ain't gonna take your girl, but still girls call me fun size. Don't bother me. I know I'm cute. I know that's right.
You know? So Reddit, you never say anything about it out loud. And no.
Right.
Look,
so,
bro, you can keep your lemonade to yourself.
Comment was read, so we got you. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna do hearts too. I like.
Oh yeah, those are really nice, really nice. But oh yeah, I know I asked, but I don't know if you ever did give me the answer to it. But if you did, no, you did. You told me exactly how you guys met. Well, I guess it's my turn to tell you guys how I met my girlfriend. Let me tell you, very, very hilarious story. So, my girlfriend is Caucasian.
He said lemonade. Xander says lemonade, not duck.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? But so yeah, my girlfriend is Caucasian. Really nice lady and all that. Probably mixed with something else. I think she said Native American. Still, whatever. And at one point, right, I tried doing a whole bunch of dating. Didn't really work out. Tried a bunch of dating apps. None of them worked out. And at some point, I'm like, you know what? Man, screw this. I'm done. Whatever. Like, if I am going to get a lady, she's just going to come find me. At this point, I quit. Right? That's where I was at.
All right, Lemonade. He just came back because his phone died.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't miss a lot. We just talking about random stuff, as always. Having a good time.
I was just talking about my girlfriend.
Right. Devin's talking about his girlfriend. Go ahead.
Okay, so, yeah, like I said, tried a bunch of dating apps, failed on those, gave up on it, all that fun stuff. And at some point, I'm scrolling through Instagram or whatever, right? Because why not? It's a boring, like, Saturday or whatever. And while I'm scrolling through, this random lady is looking at me dead in my face as an advertisement, like, you want to know why you single? Because you didn't download BOK. And I'm like, I guess. So I tried it, whatever. And for those who don't know, BOK was the abbreviation for Black peoples and stuff. And it's an app for Black people to meet other Black people and be in a relationship. Okay, cool. So I'm on there scrolling or whatever. This lady looks cool. This lady looks cool. 18. Ugh. This lady looks cool. This lady looks cool. So as I'm scrolling through and all that fun stuff, at some point, I see the lady I end up with, and I see this Caucasian lady on there, and I'm like, maybe she's like 1% Black or something. I don't know. Scroll for it. So,
oh my God.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what other tests they're supposed to, because I am Black. Like, what if I already took the picture and they verified? Like, I don't know. So, after some very, very dry thumb conversations, and for those that don't know what dry thumb conversations are, it's those who have the personality of a goldfish bowl, not even the goldfish. So, and you can imagine how those are. Hi, how you doing? Hey. Oh, I saw your picture. I thought you looked nice. Cool.
Oh my God, the one syllable.
Oh
my God.
Only 3 words, and that's how you get. And I'm like, oh my Lord, you're all boring.
I hate the one syllable person.
They were all like that. It was so boring. Except for one of them, right? It was one of the ones that was like young, and I was like, what are you even doing on here? Go to school.
She wanted you to put her on layaway?
No, I'm going to be on layaway. No.
2 things I cannot stand. I don't know about anybody else, because I think, if I remember correctly, Lemonade is younger, and Xander is grown. So, being on the apps, is you get 1 or 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the one syllable people, and then I'm weary of the people where you be like, hi, how are you? And then they give you this 3-page dissertation on, hey, how you doing? Love to meet you.
See,
all this.
I've met all 3 of those fun little categories. I've met the boring, There's the three I keep running into. They're either boring, too young, and I go no, or they're a robot.
Wait,
Because once I get the paragraph, I know they're a robot.
Lemonade Duck says, I have a would you rather for you.
Ooh, all
Ooh,
right, go for it.
go for it.
As
Yes.
I continue the fun story.
Yes.
So at some point, I'm reading my now girlfriend's description. You know, her whole description's fun, hilarious. We have the same zodiac, which doesn't really matter to me, but hey, it's a bonus. And at some point, I'm like, this seems like the one. So I text her and I'm like, hey, you seem really cool, really nice. I like to get to meet you. And wait, let me slow down. Hi, I'm Devin. And after that, we just started texting back and forth. I didn't like the app because it was too bright and it was dark. So, I asked her if she had a different app that she uses. And now we text on Instagram and Snapchat.
All right. So
I love that lady.
Xander says, the girl who invited me out for drinks was a woman of color. First woman of color I've asked out, not because I have a bias, just because of the ratio of the area. I
You know,
grew up in not being very diverse. Well, I get that.
I get that too.
Yeah, I didn't grow up in a very diverse area, and then once I got out in the world on my own, I started being in more diverse
Yeah,
areas.
it's
So
not
yeah,
a bunch of chocolate bars here.
I only have one preference when it comes to men. One preference. One no, it's not even. It's not a. It's my deal breaker. I only have one deal breaker when it comes to men. You can't be shorter than me. That's the only deal breaker I have. Okay, Lemonade says, would you rather play Halo standing up or laying down? Xander says laying down for him.
Okay, so when you mean just straight laying all the way down, I'd rather play standing up. I'd rather play standing up because playing laying down is such a bad angle. And then actually, it all depends on which way I'm laying down. Because if I'm laying down and the TV's like that way, then no, that's bad. But if I'm laying down on my stomach, then yeah, that's good. So if I have to be on my back, I'm standing up. If I'm able to be on my stomach, then I'm laying down. Yes,
So either or for you.
because it's got to be
Do
specific.
you have a preference?
Yeah, on my stomach.
On your stomach,
Yeah.
laying down. Okay, so that would be your first preference right there. For me, I'm not a big gamer. I'm an old school gamer. I play Super Nintendo. Yeah. So for me, sitting up on the bed, that's where I like to play the best. Sitting up on the bed, seated on my bed,
Same.
or seated in the chair. So I get sitting down for me. I cannot play laying down because it messes up my
Your
view.
view, yeah,
Yeah,
same.
and yeah, it knocks me off. But I would imagine if I got to be really good laying down, man, when I sit up, I'll really be whipping some tail. Right. Okay. Let me see. Lemonade says the super is so fun.
I think it means a Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay, yeah. The Super Nintendo, yes. Oh, that maybe that's what the Super ISSS. So fun. It is. I still have. It's mine. It used to be. I had one for the kids and everything, and then when they got tired of it and moved on to PlayStation, I would still play some of the games on there, just myself. So I took it and cleaned it up and boxed it up. And when I say pristine, it's just it looked brand new when I first. It's dusty now because I ain't dust my shelf off in a minute. But yeah, it looked like brand new.
It
And
still
the games and
functions,
stuff
no
still
problem.
works. Yeah, it's the original Super NES, and I love it. I love it. Yes. And then I wanted to play some of the games because, like I said, my favorite game is Tetris Attack.
Indeed.
And I like the Japanese version. Then there's another game. I think it's called Flip On. That's similar to that too, but it's a lot faster. So I couldn't play them when I be away from home. So that was the reason why I bought the Switch. Yeah, so I could play when I'm not at home. when I have a chance to. Lemonade does say I used to play Mega Man all the time.
That's a fun one.
My kids used to as well. I used to watch them play. I never got Dig Dug is one of the games that I'm into.
When I tell you the first time I got my PlayStation 4, I don't know if because I was like a brand new member or something, or they just knew I loved Xbox, but they were like, "Hey, welcome to PlayStation. Here's a $10 gift card." I bought Dig Dug. That was the first game I ever bought on PlayStation immediately.
Yeah, I got all the old school games. I can play those
Also,
all day.
funny enough, some of those old school games that I've seen, like that you still have, some of them are able to be purchased on the PlayStation. I'm like, when did they get here? I'm just waiting for them to drop something like Boulder Dash.
Well, that's a smart thing though to have all the games available to all the systems because that's how you make your money. If you only exclusively on Nintendo and only that you can only sell to the people who have that system. But if you make the game where it's for all the systems, then everybody who loves your game can play it no matter what they got. And that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, which I know one person who I have like as a friend was like, nah, games need to have exclusivity, and I'm like, but for what reason?
That you can't make no money exclusivity.
You know, like Xbox ain't doing so well.
Right. You gotta open it up to everybody. That's the only way you can make that money. Okay, wait a minute. Random, but I got a drink recommendation for anyone 21 plus.
Okay.
But still reserve. Wait. But still reserve 8%. And dill pickle flavored beer salt is epic. I'm drinking that right now. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't dill pickle anything. I've seen dill pickle lemonade. I've seen fried pickles, which I think out of everything, that might be the one thing I would try. Um, have you seen the pickles where they flavor it with the different Kool-Aids? You haven't seen that? This lady brought those to work one time. It was the different pickles with the different Kool-Aids. Leave the pickles alone. Pickles are meant to be pickles are meant to be dill or sweet, zesty or hot. All these extra flavors that they doing with pickles, stop it. I'm like the comedian was like, stop milking stuff.
Can we please stop milking everything? Yeah, I love that dude. But yeah, I accidentally picked up and ate a dill pickle Slim Jim.
Ugh, how was that?
I regret my decision to this day.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a question for everyone. If you eat mac and cheese, do you eat elbows, shells, or noodles? Xander said, I like shells, but elbows are a close second. I'm going to tell you. So we always did elbow macaroni every time for macaroni and cheese. So we didn't have any, and it was too late to go to the store. So I just worked with what we had. We had penne pasta. When I tell you, that was some of the best mac and cheese ever.
Yeah, fun little tube noodles. Yeah, if you haven't tried it, we urge you to.
And then Xander says, any pasta with cheese is a win. IMO. Yeah. Let me get a piece of meat. I want one piece.
No.
Shit. Giving you the whole meal. You can sacrifice one. Yeah, but any pasta with cheese, I'm with Xander on that. Any pasta with cheese is a win for me. Is that meat or potato? No, it's mushroom. Damn it.
I don't want mushroom. Take.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm with Xander on that. Any meat with cheese? Any pasta with cheese sauce is fine by me. I don't. Have you ever had spaghetti with cheese sauce?
I don't know.
I've never made it, but I've had it. Not bad. And then pasta salad too. I love pasta salad. I make a great pasta salad. And I've had pasta salad where people make it with spaghetti. Not exactly my favorite when you eat it with a fork.
I do enjoy it. Yeah, I've had that once.
But I'll eat it. Yeah.
Give me a new appreciation. Yeah.
Lemonade said, "What's your favorite color?"
I'm wearing them. Yeah, black, red, and white. Yeah, that's yeah. That's about it.
For me, it's easier to list the colors I don't like, which I really can't think of any. I love all colors, but for sure, number one, black. Black is night. Black is my soul. Black, 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 blackity black. I love the color black. It goes with everything. There is no color that black does not go with. It goes with everything. And I love it. It goes with everything. Now, I do like white as well because it's another one. I believe white, black, red, and blue, royal blue, goes with everything. I believe those colors can go with anything. And they usually put them with everything too. I believe those are colors that can go with anything. But the lighter colors, I don't know. For some reason, I cannot keep light colors clean. Even in my old age of being 250, I cannot keep light colors clean. If I wear a light color, I leave out in the daytime. By the time I come back, it's dingy, whatever it's going to be. If I leave out with white, I'm coming back, it's going to be gray by the time I get back.
That's crazy.
Or if it's bright yellow, it's going to be looking like gold because I ain't got so much dirt on it. It's dirty yellow now. I don't know what it is about me. I cannot keep light colors clean when I'm out. Xander says mine, black, red, hot pink, ooh yes, and neon green. Yep.
Respect that, yeah.
I love all neon colors, all of them, just everything, man, all the colors. Just give them all to me.
I'm really glad that now with how I'm actually able to make my drawings look neon.
Well, that's what's up.
I did that one time for a friend, and then
so it has like a glow to it or something.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Okay, I can't wait to see that.
And also from like looking at one little video on it, I was also able to do like the little like glitch effect as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that is on my Instagram. Now I think about it.
Well, you know what else?
No, you're lying. No, but we just, man.
I swear, these positive interactions just make time fly.
You know what? Before we leave this off, Lemonade Dub, what system do you play on? We're gonna get this one out the way.
All right, so we're gonna give a shout out to everybody who joined us today. Lemonade Dub!
Yeah!
Woohoo! Okay, then we had Cam Edits, we had Zoe, we had the legend, we had Ash Bone, we had, who else we had today? We had Country Gauge, and we also had Xander! Woo!
Yeah. I was waiting to see you guys.
Yeah, so, and that's all the people we had dropping in today. Let me see. Let me get back down here to the bottom. Xander said, I had my hair hot pink for like a year and want to do it again soon. If my customers think I'm ALT now, wait until they see my pink hair.
I respect it, yeah.
Oh, Lemonade does say shout out to Halo.
Oh,
thanks. Woo!
Thanks, man.
Yes.
But,
yep. So, woo, Halo. Exactly.
Thanks, you guys. But with that being said, yeah. So like my name on pretty much all the systems is exactly like either Halo Devil or just Halo Devil 20X. Either one of those two, it's bound to work for any of them. But with that being said, thank you everyone for showing up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and
share
the notifications on so you never miss another one of these fun little videos. Feel free to look at any of my other videos, lives, or any other content out there, because why not? It's a fun platform. And with that being said, I've been your host. That's been Mama J. There's a Cash App in the description somewhere. I did not grab the camera at all. And this has been Box of Topics.
Okay, Xander says, have a great day, y'all.
You too, man.
You too, Xander.
Because you never know. Again, Halo Devil 20X or just Halo Devil. One of those two. What you're going to get.
He said, bye, Mama J. Bye.
Oh, bye, man. Trust me, I'll know it's you the second you, hey, it's me. Or if you just, I like grilled cheese, it's quack. Then I'll know. But all right. See you later.
Yeah, Lemonade says, because you never know what you're going to get. Exactly.
Ah, that's nice.
Yes. You never know what you're going to get.
I'm glad.